everyone. I'm just in card making mode here, getting ready for my Christmas craft sale that's going to be on November 11th. So I thought I'd share with you this super simple and super cute birthday card I saw on Pinterest.com. So I'm going to be making five with these colors and 5 with the pink. And these are so easy, so you can just pump out 10 cards just like nothing flat. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. I've already pre-cut my cards to the typical card format. So the ones that are going with this pink here, the cardstock is white and it's cut in half, 8.5, 11 sheet cut in half. So it gives you a 5.5 by 4.25 card. And then the matte, first piece of the mat, which is these pink and white and chocolate brown cupcakes, is cut 4 by 5.25. And then a coordinating piece of paper I cut out of a top note shape. So I'm also did the exact same thing with the other paper, except the card base is sort of a light creamy color. So more like, it's not quite craft, a little bit lighter than that, sort of off-white, I guess. And so the paper, again, has cupcakes on it. Really cute paper. And then a coordinating piece with a little bit more faint cupcakes on it. And so far, super, super simple. The paper line I'm using, I'm sorry I don't know the name. It says trimcraft.co.uk. So I think it's a paper line from the UK. And I picked it up at we have a store called Home Sense. And it's kind of like a TJ Maxx, where you get reduced things for a reduced price. But I'll show you some of the paper in this line. It's really, really, really cute. Lots of pinks. A lot of pinky, but it's mostly all birthday cupcakes and coordinating striped paper. Really, really cute line. So I thought it will work out perfectly for what I'm doing today. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take from the Stampin Up stamp set a little birthday cheer. I'm using this stamp that says Make a Wish, and I'm going to use basic brown Stampin Up ink and just stamp that on this little scrap piece of cardstock. And then I'm going to use the Windows punch and just punch that out. I think it's called the Windows punch, this one here. And just quickly punch that out like so. And for both cards I used white cardstock with basic brown ink. There we go. So we've got our labels. So now the next thing we're going to do is take some birthday candles, actually real birthday candles. So for the off-white cards I've got a pale, pale yellow candle. And for the other cards I've got a white candle. And I'm going to tie a bow around each one of these 10 candles. I'm using this really pretty ribbon. It's a taffeta ribbon from Stampin' Up. And it just so happens that I'm using Stampin' Up stuff. I wasn't planning on making a Stampin' Up card, but that's what I'm using. And except for the paper line, of course. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. Just going to take a little piece. Once I figure out exactly how much I need per each candle, I will cut out 10 equal size pieces. So that should be good. Cut it in half. I'm going to take a little bit of glossy accents and stick this candle down onto the ribbon first. Whoops, it's a little bit too much. Just so it'll stay in place while I'm trying to tie my bow. Here we go. Get it in the center. It's not quite center. And then I'm just going to go ahead and tie a bow. And just see how that works out. Because I think the bow on the candle, this is what makes the card actually. And if you guys, I've mentioned this in a few past videos, if you haven't checked out Pinterest.com, Pinterest.com, make sure you do. It is just a site that is just chock full of, it's like when people bookmark their favorite page, or if you see an idea and you go, oh, that's awesome. But this has saved a step because everybody that's on Pinterest has bookmarked everything they think is awesome, from crafts to cooking to sewing to knitting to photography to places to travel, just about everything you can think of. So you just go into all these different sites and then you can create your own boards, or like bulletin boards, and pin it for future reference. So sometimes I go in there and I'll pin cute little scrapbook cards that I see that I want to go back and make. And this was one of the ones in there. And I'm sorry I don't know whose website it came from, but if I find it, I will certainly put it in the down bar to give credit where credit is due. So I'm just going to go ahead and play with this bow and continue doing it, see, like sort of like that, but then I'll trim the ribbons. So I'll get all 10 done and I'll be right back. Hi everyone, so I finished 9 out of the 10 of the cards and it was super easy. I absolutely love them. They are so cute. Every time I made one, I kept saying to my grandson, who's busy crafting at the other side of the table, hi Turner.
Hi.
I kept saying, this is so cute. So I just thought I'd show you the construction, how quick it was. So I took the printed paper there and I attached it with my ATG gun. And then I put foam tape on the back of the top note shape. And I'll just peel that off real quick here. Show you how I did that. I get it at the dollar store, my foam tape, and it's I just cut it to fit. There we go. So I'll just center that right there. And then I'm going to put, first I'm putting on my Make-A-Wish, which I just again raised up with some foam tape. And I just placed it just a little at the bottom here. And then here are my birthday candles tied with a bow. I decided to do them all in white. So even on the other cards, I'll show you in just a sec, I used white. So I'm just going to run a tiny bit of glossy accents down the back. And my little grandson asked me, Nana, why don't you use your hot glue gun? But a hot glue gun would melt, whoops, the wax on the candle. So that wouldn't work. So the best adhesive is glossy accents. And I just dribbled a little bit too much. And so then you just adhere your candle right down the middle, a little bit lower, and just press it
down.
That's right, just press it down and it will dry. There. And while it's drying, I want to show you the cookbook that Turner made while I was making my cards. He made a cookbook on how to make cupcakes. So he used, again, some of that printed paper, and he's got all these different delicious cupcakes in here. Just in case you were wondering how to bake some of these cupcakes. Here's a nice little book he put together. That's really nice, Turner. Thanks for sharing your cookbook. So here's the first 5 all here stacked together. So I'll show you closely. Make a wish with a birthday candle. And here are the other set of 5. And I love the white candle with the ribbon. It's just such a sweet card. So if you are in need for a quick stash of birthday cards and you want to make something super cute but super easy, I recommend you give this a try. And I thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.